Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing some essential makeup products for beginners. So now this is actually my everyday makeup, so I'm just going to show you some of my essentials for makeup. So let's get into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the products, and then we're going to go into some of my favorite brushes that I use. So for primers, I actually use I use a sunscreen and a primer, but I actually mix a sunscreen and a primer together. So I use these two. This is the Jafra Sun Tinted Face Sunscreen. This is SPF 50, and then I mix it with the e.l.f. Power Grip Face Primer. I've been starting to use this one again, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. So like I said, I do mix these together, and I really like the combo of these two. It's one of my favorites. Next we have foundation. So for beginners, I would have something like this. It's a sheer coverage foundation, but it's a very buildable product. So this is the Loreal True Match super-blenable makeup. This one is in soft ivory, and I really like this one. And it also has SPF in it, which I think is really cool. I really like it, and it matches my skin tone very, very well. So I actually use two different types of concealers, but mainly for an essential beginner makeup, I would just recommend using one concealer if you're starting out doing makeup. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Cameo Concealer in Fair Warm. I really like this one. I used to use the 16-hour one, but I like this one a little bit better. So I only use this kind of under my eyes and on my lids as well. I really like that one. And then for any blemishes that I have, I actually use the jaclyn Masterclass Face Palette. And the shade that I use is this one, just so I can just conceal any blemishes that I have. Sometimes I do put it on the lid, because this one matches my skin tone as well as the foundation, and I really, really like that. That's the concealer. Now we're gonna go into setting powder. Now I have two setting powders because I use two different colors for setting in different areas. So this one is the NYX HD finishing powder in Banana, and I use this one to set the under eye area, just also so it can brighten up the under eye area. So that's what I use for that. And then everywhere else, I like to use the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. This one is in Classic Ivory. I love this one. This one is one of my favorites. Okay, now for blush. So I have two really favorite, two of my favorite blushes. This one is from Jafra, but the other one is a cream blush, and I only wanted to show this one in this video. But this is Jafra Powder Blush in Rose Zorro. I use this one a lot on my channel. It looks like that. It's really pretty. I really like how it looks on my cheeks. It's a really nice color. Okay, for an eyeshadow primer, oh, I forgot to show this one during the primer. I also use the Jafra All-in-One Mattifying Primer mixed with this sometimes. These are the three. So, and then what I actually like to do is whatever face primer I'm using that day, I also put it on the eyes, because I don't have an eye primer right now, so that's what I have been doing. Okay, so for an eyeshadow palette, I have probably, out of all of the eyeshadow palettes that I've ever owned, I think this one is my favorite for special occasions, for every day, for even Halloween or something. Is this one. This is the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe eyeshadow palette. I know it's dirty right now. I need to really clean but it's my favorite palette to use for every day, like I said, every day and special occasions and stuff like that. So It's my favorite. You can really get a variety of great eyeshadow looks with this palette, and it's an amazing palette. I just love it so much. I've been using the Jafra micro brow pencil, but I'm out of that, and I went back to this one again. This is the Brow Amazing Duo. It's also one product that I feel like is too dark. So this is a lip liner from NYX, an espresso, and I feel like this is too dark for my lips. So I don't use it as a lip liner anymore. I use it as a eyeliner or a brow pencil. Oops. So I use this in combination with the brow powder. I feel I like want to get maybe a shade lighter than this, I think, but I still really like this combo. This is the Jafra volumizing brow gel, and I really like this one. This one's clear, by the way. I really like to use that as a brow gel. It's really nice. For eyeliner, I like to use gel eyeliner or powder for eyeliner. This one is from Graftopian. This is the cream foundation in black. This is my favorite thing to use for gel. I still haven't found a really nice gel eyeliner. If you have a good one, please comment down below, because I really want to find another one, because this one's almost gone. Yeah. So for mascara, my all-time favorite is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is in black, and this is also waterproof. I really like this one. It's my favorite mascara that I've ever tried. I mean, I have a couple, like the Huda Beauty Legit Lash Mascara. That's another great one that I really like, but I feel like this one is a great one to start out with. Okay, now we're gonna go into lip products. So you want to find a lip product that is, or a lip liner, let's say, that is really close to your natural lip color. What I like to do sometimes, if it's slightly darker than my natural lip, I like to kind of smudge it so it kind of mimics my natural lip color. So this one actually is really close. This is the NYX lip liner in Nude Pink. I really like this one. It's my favorite. I want to find another one that is similar to this color. But yeah. For a lipstick, this one is a really nice kind of mauve-y pink. This one is from Jafra, and it smells, I love the smell of it, which is weird. But this is the Jafra Luxury lipstick in beige chiffon, and I'll show you. It looks like that. It's, I think, my favorite lip shade. It's so pretty. Okay, for a lip gloss, this one actually matches my natural lip super well, and I use this one on days where every day, and then I use this one with combo with the lip liner for special occasions. But I really like this color. It's really nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go into some of my favorite makeup products. Hang on, I need a little drink. I'm talking a lot. All of my favorite brushes, again, are linked in the description. Maybe a couple aren't because I have to put them in, but these are also in my everyday kit. So we're going to start with this one. This is the Echo Tools Detailed Liner Brush. Some of these might be a little bit dirty because I just used them yesterday. I know I need to clean them. But before every video, I do clean my brushes, so yeah. So that's that one. I really like this one for doing, I actually don't use it for liner, I only use it for lips, but it's a great. And this one is from the Morphe Face Brush Set. This one I actually don't, you're supposed to use it for bronzer, but for someone like me, like for my skin tone, I feel like bronzer isn't that great for me, I guess. So I don't use this as a bronzer brush. I actually use it to set the under eye area and T-zone. This brush is perfect for that. And then I use a different brush that I'll show you in a second that I set the sides of my face. So that's this one. It's from the same collection, actually. So this is the bigger one of this one. You can see similar, but this one's a lot bigger. I use this one to set the sides of my face. So this one I actually is from Sonia Kashuk. This one I actually use for highlight, even though like, yeah, but I really like that one for that. This is a Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush. This is another powder brush that I love to use. It's amazing. This one is the Real Techniques powder brush. And originally why I got it is to try out some bronzers with it. And I didn't like how big it was for the bronzers, so I just moved it, I'm now using it for setting my foundation with powder. Okay, here's another lip brush, but this one actually came in a lip palette. You can't buy this one separately, which is kind of disappointing because this is one of my favorite lip brushes. This is from the, I think it was the e.l.f. Runway Ready lip palette, and it was so nice. I love this lip. Okay, next we have I have two brushes from Sephora. This one is like I said, is from Sephora. This is the large angled eyeshadow brush. I really like this one. I like to use this one for a brow bone highlight or highlighting in here. Sometimes I do use it to apply shadow in the outer part of the eye. What did I get? I got powder on my eye. I do use it for the brow bone only. Next I love to use the e.l.f. blush brush, but this brush I only use with cream blush, and there's another blush brush that I use for only powder blushes. So this is the powder brush that I use for blush. This is the Shani 32 brushette. This is brush number 29. I really only use it for powder blush because it blends nicer with this brush rather than rather than cream. So we have maybe two or three, I don't know. But I have two Anissa Beauty brushes. These are like my favorite brushes of all time. If I just had to choose one brush brand to use, it would be the Anissa Beauty brushes because they're great quality. They perform so nicely. This one is the Anissa Beauty multi-powder brush. It's really nice. Yeah, I also use this one to set the sides of the face. It's a great brush for that. Here's another eye brush. This is the e.l.f. Blending Crease Brush. I don't use it as much as another one that I'm going to show you in a little bit, but I still sometimes use it when those two brushes are dirty. I go ahead and use this one, but I don't use it as often. So I've been really getting into Morphe brushes lately. I love their brushes as much as I love the Anissa Beauty brushes. This one is the Morphe M153 brush. Actually, I don't use this as a brow brush anymore. I use it as a liner brush because the liner brush is so thin that I can get a really nice thin eyeliner line on the lash line, which I love. And then I do use obviously this side as to brush up the brows, or sometimes to brush through my lashes. Okay, here's another Anissa Beauty brush. I only use this one to set my under eye sometimes, as well as the Morphe brush, by the way. This is the angled concealer brush. I love it. Or sometimes I do use it to blend in the concealer, but not as much as I use it to set the concealer. Here are two of my favorites. These two brushes, I can just choose two brushes to use. Well, these are like the two best eye brushes that I've ever used. This one is the Morphe M453 brush, and this one is the Morphe M433 brush. This one I like to use to blend the eyeshadow in the crease, And then this one is great for like packing on shadow in the outer corner. Or I haven't really tried it to blend powder in the crease yet, but I mean, I think it does the same. It works, is great for that too. I'll try that as well. But this one is a little dirty, I know, but these are like great brushes. So this one this is the e.l.f. crease brush. I use this one to apply powder in the crease, and it's great. I love to use this one to apply powder in the crease. I can really get in there and do windshield wiper motions in the crease. It's great for that. So here's another face brush. This one is from QC Makeup Academy. When I used to start to still do bronzer, I used this one instead of this one. I liked it when I was doing my bronzer, but now, like I said, that I don't use bronzer anymore, I also use it for the sides of the face. Usually, like the big brushes like this, I only set the sides of the face. So that's that one. Okay, let's get into the Bible verse of the day. So this one is Galatians 6:9. And let us not grow weary or doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Okay, so that was it for today's video. See you guys in the next one. Bye!